Hey guys, so today's video is going to be on this look right here and also a review on the Kylie Cosmetics Burgundy palette. So first I'm going to do my review, and if you want to skip that, I'm going to put a timestamp where the tutorial starts so you can just go straight there, and if you want to see the review then just stick around for everything. To be very honest with you, I wasn't a very fan of the first one. I feel like nothing jumped at me and it was like, oh my gosh, I have to have that. So I kind of passed on the first palette, and it had a very mixed reviews. So I can't really tell you what I think of that palette because I don't have it and never had an intention of buying it. But this here, this is the second time I use it, and the first time, I will insert pictures right here, I did a very different look than I did today. I feel like this palette right off the bat, I can tell you that it's so versatile. I think that you can do very dramatic looks with it, but you can also do very subtle and just everyday kind of looks. So I like that about this palette. Another thing that I like about this palette is how small it is. I don't have huge hands, but this looked much bigger on the pictures or videos or anything that I saw. I was expecting like a humongous palette, and it's not. And I like that about this because it's very portable. I think it's super cute and, small and compact, and I love it. I still think that she should have a mirror here because this palette is $42, and I feel like having a mirror would be nice. When it comes to pigmentation, these shades are very, very pigmented, and they're very easy to blend. I had no trouble blending out none of them. I think they're all beautiful, and the shimmers are very, very shimmery, and they're very, very pretty. Aside from this one right here, which is not really out there compared to the other shimmers, but you might have seen around people saying this 1,000 times that it's not intended to be super duper shimmery, but it's a beautiful shade nonetheless. So I really can't tell you that I don't like a shade because I like all of them. I really do. I think they're gorgeous. So it's been a while since I looked at a palette and I was like, wow, I like every single shade. So that right there already for me makes me feel like it's worth buying it because it's my personal preference. Obviously, if you don't like warm tones, then forget about it. You're not gonna like this palette. But if you are, a person who likes warm tones and this kind of burgundy tones, I think you would love it. I know that people are very much either you love Kylie or you hate Kylie. It is what it is. I'm just concentrating here, focusing solely on makeup. And to me, I don't care who made this whatsoever. It's not why I bought it. I bought this because the packaging is beautiful. It's very portable. The shades are beautiful, and I am very, very impressed with the formula. So if I had to rate this palette, I would give a 4.5 star out of 5 stars because just for the fact that there's no mirror. But to me, it's not a deal breaker not having a mirror because I have mirrors everywhere else. So enough with that. If you have any more questions or anything that I didn't cover in the review, please feel free to ask me down below. I will be happy to answer you and give you my honest opinion as always. And please don't forget to subscribe if you are new. And now if you want to see how to get this look, then just keep watching. So I already went ahead and filled in my brows, and I did this eye off camera as I normally do. So I'm going to start by priming my eyes with Benefit Cosmetics Stay Don't Stray. And then I'm going to set that primer with a little bit of translucent powder. As my transition, I'm going to be using the shade Beach, and I'm going to be applying this with my Sigma E40. So I'm just going to keep building this up all over my crease, doing back and forth and circular movements. So now I'm going to go in with the shade Penny, and I'm going to pick this up on my Sigma E25, and I'm just going to define and darken up my crease. So now picking up the shade Brick, I'm going to really darken up my outer corner. So now with a flat shader brush, I'm going to pack the shade LA on my lid. So now I'm going to pick up my MAC 217, and I'm going to blend those two darker shades together all over my crease. So I'm going to do a little liner today, and I'm going to be using my theBalm Cosmetics Schwing eyeliner, and this is a felt tip, and I normally don't like felt tips. I prefer brush tips or, you know, something different, but I really have been enjoying this a lot, and it's really precise and it's very opaque and matte, so I really like this. So I'm gonna coat my lashes with my Benefit Roller Lash Mascara. For lashes today, I'm gonna be using my Icona lashes, and this is in the style About Last Night. This is from the Midnight collection, and they are absolutely stunning. They are very fluffy and very dramatic, but they are so beautiful and they really are comfortable. They are not uncomfortable whatsoever, even though they are very dramatic. They're very like fluffy and wispy, and I'm just in love with them. Whenever I use really more like dramatic eyelashes, I think it's really important to tight line your upper lash line, because then you don't see that little space of skin peeking through, so it looks more natural and all like put together. So I'm gonna tight line my upper lash line using my ColourPop gel liner in Swerve. So now I'm going to move on to face, and I'm going to start by priming with my e.l.f. 3-in-1 primer. So for foundation today, I'm going to be using Benefit Cosmetics Play Sticks, and this is a stick foundation that has a natural finish. And this is a new, like an improved formula. I did try their older formula and it wasn't bad. It was just a little bit too drying for me, and please keep in mind that I do have dry skin. So I'm excited to see how this one feels, and this is in the shade Spin the Bottle. Please don't mind this humongous zit on my chin. It layered really nicely. It's not like creasing crazy or anything like that. I really like the coverage, and you can still see like skin. It's not like overly like thick or anything like that, but it's very creamy. It feels really nice on the skin. I really like this so far. My first impression, it's really, really nice. For concealer and a little bit of highlighting, I'm going to use my e.l.f. HD Lifting Concealer. So today I want to do a really nice contour. So I'm going to be using my Anastasia Beverly Hills Cream Contour Kit. Before I blend out my highlighting spots, I'm going to lightly dab my beauty blender onto the banana shade on the contour cream, just to brighten up my under eyes a little bit more. So now I'm going to quickly bake my under eyes using my Laura Mercier translucent powder. And then I'm going to quickly dust this off and set my face using my Benefit Hello Flawless in the shade Ivory. To set my contour and define my contour even more, I'm going to be using my theBalm Cosmetics Bahama Mama bronzer. For blush, I'm going to be using also theBalm Cosmetics FratBoy, and I have been really enjoying this. I feel like this color goes with everything. But it just gives you like that very beautiful, like flushed cheek, you know, kind of look, and I really, really like it. Before I do my highlight today, I want to finish off my eyes. So I'm going to start by going in with that same transition shade, which is called Beach, and I'm going to put this all over my lower lash line. So this step is what's really going to change up this look. And you can leave it like this, since the upper lid is like very dramatic and glamorous. You can leave it very clean and very soft on the lower lash line, but I want to go for that more is more kind of look today. So I'm going to use the shade Burgundy, which is the middle one right here. It's such a beautiful shade. So I'm going to place this all over my lower lash line, and I'm really going to smoke it out. And if you think you went a little overboard with the shadow over here, you can always go back with that same packing brush and use a little bit of that powder and clean up the little edges. And then I'm going to take a flat, precise brush, and I'm going to really pack that same burgundy shadow really close to my lower lash line on the very root of my lashes. So for my inner rim on my lower lash line, I'm going to use ColourPop Gel Liner in Get Paid, which is a beautiful rose gold shade, and it'll be perfect with this eye look. Then I'm going to go ahead and coat my bottom lashes with some mascara. For inner corner highlight, I'm going to take the lightest shade on the palette in a very small precision brush, and I'm going to really pack this on my inner corners. So now for highlight, I'm going to start by going in with my ColourPop in Wisp, and I'm only going to do the very high tops of my cheekbones. So to top it all off, I'm going to be using my Anastasia Beverly Hills Glow Kit in Sun Dipped, and today I'm going to stick with the shade Summer. Also gonna do the bridge of my nose and my Cupid's bow. Before I move on to lips, I'm gonna spritz my face with some MAC Fix Plus. For lips today, I'm gonna be using Anastasia Beverly Hills Liquid Lipstick in Catherine, because I think it's gonna be perfect with that burgundy shade. And before that, I'm going to prime my lips using the Anastasia Beverly Hills Lip Primer. Alright guys, so that's it for this tutorial. I really hope that you guys enjoyed it. I really like how this look turned out. It's very, very glamour, all the way glamour. And I hope that you know that you don't have to do all of this that I just did. This is like an inspiration, and you take whatever you like from here and you adapt to your own liking and to your own preferences. But if you decide to recreate this look, please tag me, because I love to see what you guys come up with, and what you turn, you know, you take whatever you see here and then you turn around and make something different, and that really, really makes my day, because my goal is to always explain everything as easy as possible and make things very approachable, because makeup is not hard. Just takes a little bit of time and a little bit of practice. If you have any suggestions or questions or requests or anything that you would like to say, please leave me a comment down below. I always love to hear what you have to say. And also, don't forget to check out my description box. I always link every brushes, all the brushes and every product and any useful information. Everything is all down below in my description box, so make sure you check that out. And as always, if you like this video, if you found it helpful, and if you learned something new, please give me a thumbs up, tell your friends, share with your friends, spread the word out there, because it really, really helps my channel. Thank you so much for watching, and I'll see you next time. Bye.